2021 Parks and Rec events. So that's my call to order. Shall we say the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. And may we please have roll call?
Plumfrey.
Here.
Jeremy.
Here.
Miller.
Here.
Indra.
Here.
Frankovich.
Yeah, she's going to be here. She's just running late.
McCain.
Present.
Toronto.
He's sick. He's not here.
Okay, Carrico.
She's not here. So do we make an,
Motion to excuse
Motion.
Tarago and Carrico.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, now we go down to approval of the agenda. Is everybody okay with what's here? Does anything need to be added or subtracted? No, to make us out of here. No, I didn't mean that. All right, so we don't have to, approval of the agenda, any additions or anything?
Motion to
I'll-
approve the agenda as is.
Okay, second, anybody?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. Approval of the minutes of September 9th, 2021 work session, which is very, very nicely done. Good job. You took some minutes, Mark. Good job. Good job, Secretary.
That's all.
I'll prove it.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all approval of the minutes of December 20th, 21 meeting. That was all of our good stuff.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now we're down to 6. Woohoo! No, anyway, my communications to the board. The 2XL, I know the corn roast isn't on here, that's why I'm mentioning it here for this. 2XL sent me a contract, they want $1,300, they want $300 down. They've already got us booked September 10th, and they're gonna be there from 12 to 5. They'll be setting up at 11. So that's on the table. And then also the Richardsons, they have Christmas tree for needy families. It goes up in about mid-November. I don't know if Parks and Rec would like to take on a family per se, or anyone out there in the public, would you please go to Richardson's and grab a tab and give some kids some Christmas, if possible. I'm not telling you what to do, just asking. So that's my call to the public.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said they'll set up at 11. How long will they play, or they're not?
They're going to be there
waiting?
till 5.
Okay.
They're setting up at 11, they'll be there from 12 to 5.
Yeah, usually they take an hour to set up.
Yeah. And so I think that's still a good deal, because I think it's not that much more, because it was $250 the last time for them, so they haven't raised us at all, and they gave us another half hour, because they were there till what, I think 4:30?
Give or
But
take.
Give or
They
take.
were
But
pushing
anyways,
it down.
they're awesome. If you guys choose to, I've got the contract, I have not, if anybody knows of another band and anybody wants to get into another band, I took his contract only because we know they're good. But if anybody knows of another band, I'm not, I've heard other bands that are pretty good too, but, so anyways, then we gotta get and hear them, contract them, and see how much they charge, and see what they'll give us, so.
Yeah, if anybody wants to,
Yeah.
for November's meeting, bring them.
Okay, so if anybody wants to bring anything to if not, then by November, we'll,
It doesn't hurt to get done in 2021 for the 2022.
yes, so then we can pose a budget to council for January, to pay them a deposit or whatever, so, okey dokey. Then we are, is called to the public, no public, no public. All you viewers out there in TV land. Okay, I guess now, every year we have to now assign a chair and a vice chair for 2022. I talked with Diane. I've had an awesome time. This has been the most awesome year of my life, seriously. I would like to put my feelers out for another year, if you guys will have me. Diane said she'd be my cohort again, but that has to come to a board vote. So, do we make a motion for that, or does anybody else want the position, that I'm not going to just hog it? I will if you don't. I will hog it.
Come on, Cody, you know you can.
No.
Okay, so then do we make a motion to accept both of us, or
Yeah,
can I do that? Can I motion and stuff?
you can.
But not in this one.
It's preferred to have other people.
Okay, so I won't motion.
Motion to have Julia be the chairperson
for the 2022 year, and Diane be the co-chairperson.
Thank you,
Second.
thank you. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yay, thank you. Okay, now we have two people up for their, is Kathy Kiriko, she will still do it. And then Lori, do you want to continue on for another session, term?
Sure.
Okay, so
So what is the term, though? Do
it's a 3-year term, so
Okay, I didn't-
21,
oh, I
22,
see it now.
23,
They're
24.
Always 3-year terms.
Right.
So, like, I don't know what Cody's is, but technically Cody's, you're always filling in somebody else's.
yeah.
Right.
So, very rarely do you actually do a full 3 years before your term comes up for reapproval.
Okay, so can I have a motion, please, for Kathy and Lori to be,
Motion to have Kathy and Lori still on the board for another 3 years.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All righty. Okay, now we have a December meeting. Our December meeting would be the 28th. If we don't have the 28th, then we,
28th?
of December, that was a third, I thought. Maybe my calendar was wrong.
Maybe it's
think
right
you
around
skip it.
Christmas and you skipped it or
Right.
something.
We're the third Monday, right?
Yeah.
The 20th.
20th, okay, so, all right,
The
so.
20th is Tuesday.
All righty, so, okay, December 20th. If we want to have that. If we don't, we can dismiss it, and then our next meeting would be January 17th. And even though it's MLK Day, they're still open here in the village, so we can still have our meeting.
What's
So-
the, Lori, the date, do you know the due date that you're going to have for the Christmas decorating contest?
No, I didn't bring that paper. It was on our list.
Because that's the one thing we're going to have to schedule, we're going to have a meeting too.
Yeah, and we want to do it before Christmas. I mean, I know it's in the records, I just don't have it off.
Oh, this is a
So-
2022, I don't know if I have the 2000.
I didn't look at the
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas one before I
Okay, well, we
looked.
can work that out in November
Yeah.
too. but-
Yeah,
I think it was like December 17th was the,
that's a Friday, okay.
yeah.
So it may make sense just to have the meeting on the 20th and essentially keep it into a pretty stripped down agenda
Very strict,
so that we
Maybe we
can.
could just talk about Santa, that, and,
and then-
because we have our
Yeah.
Santa lunch is on the 4th.
It's on the 11th.
It's on the 11th. Oh, I better circle my calendar differently.
At least my, yeah, it says on here, it's on, my calendar says it's on the 11th.
Okay, mine said the 4th, so it's like, okay.
So it might make sense just to keep the meeting.
Okay, we'll just keep the meeting then, we'll vote to keep the meeting. Do we have to, we're having a meeting, we don't have to decide on it, we're just automatically doing it. So everybody will be here December 20th.
Or at least a quorum. That's all.
Okay, so, alrighty, then we will continue business to holiday decorating, Halloween and Christmas. Lori?
oh, sorry, I'm still putting it in my calendar. So, so far, we have one entry. And I guess he didn't send any pictures. I think it's because everything is moving, and so the picture can't be, it doesn't represent it. So he would like to turn his lights on, is what he told Paige, but to give him dates. Do you want me to say the contest ends Friday? So do you want me to say, have your lights on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we can drive by, and separate, not as together?
Yeah, yeah.
And that way we can see it, because I don't,
We only have one, he's one. I mean,
Well, I mean, we've got time, there's still.
yeah, there's
still
still
time.
Could be
entries,
rushing around
yeah.
and getting them in, so
And,
I think that makes sense.
and I didn't get to ask, can I talk to the villagers out there and say, get your Halloween entries in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you know somebody, if your neighbor always has a great decoration, nominate them.
And then we can also, we'll post on Facebook again.
Yeah, she said she's been doing it, but.
I did too, but I think I did it the day of the outage,
Oh.
a Facebook outage, and I don't know if people saw it. So he'll have his,
Oh.
it sounds, just the fact that he wants that done makes me feel like it's gotta be good.
yeah.
And then we have scheduled with Paige the 25th of October for our work session to decide on the winners.
Is someone going to send a list of the house that we should be going
I
to drive
will
by?
when I,
Okay.
as far as she just gave me this tonight.
You just decide what dates and then we know what night to go drive
Yeah.
by or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
25th work session here, okay, 7 o'clock.
25th.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said 23rd.
So next
No.
Monday here?
Correct.
Yes.
Alrighty. So that should be a fast one. And then Snacks with Santa, we can't really do anything with that yet because Diane's not here. But our letters to Santa, that's
Well,
always handled
let's-
nicely.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and, just so we get it done.
Yes.
Motion to release, I'll make the
Fund-
motion.
yes, thank
To
you.
release the budgeted funds for the Snacks with Santa event.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Roll call.
Aye. Roll call.
Roll call, that's right, it's emoji. Roll call, please, hon.
Who was the second on that?
Okay.
Cody.
Okay.
Did I say that right? Yeah.
All right, roll call vote. Longbridge.
Yes.
Jeremy.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Ingram.
Yes.
McCain.
Yes.
Okay, she got money. Yay, Diane. Okay, and the letters to Santa, that's always very, very, very nicely done. So, and then when she comes, even if it's last minute, we can't do the leprechaun hunt yet. So we'll move on to E. Any new and additional events? Anybody wanna? No. Okay, then pending business. Veterans Memorial Subcommittee.
We put in the benches,
Excellent.
took a little bit, but
I
we got
say,
it.
did you remove the benches this too?
We removed a bench and relocated it. But, yeah, they are both in, and they're secured. We also had the main plaques, the big ones that recognize the donors and the in-kind donors. Those came in, and they are installed up against the two entry pillars. They've got to weigh at least 50 pounds each.
That sign looks
They
beautiful, by
were
the way.
heavy. The bricks arrived today via FedEx after a few delays. For some reason, they got stuck in Tennessee for a little bit. But we'll get those into the ground pretty soon. And then the other plaques should be the ones that are in for like the individual flagpoles. They should be in, I think, in November, it looks like. We're hoping. And we should have the dog section memorial, because we have the dog statue in. But we got to put the 700-pound piece of limestone where we want to put it, which requires more than just human strength.
The backhoe.
So, yeah, exactly. The thing is heavy. So, yeah, we're getting progress there. So in the next 2 months, there should be, I mean, it's making, some of these new changes are really happening. And
Awesome.
we've got some donors that are coming in for some of the flagpoles, and then also to do a nicer, like an entrance sign for it's at the memorial. So all that's going on.
Okay. Now, that sign is really, really nice outside. It looks like the rest of our plaques.
Oh, yeah, that one that
Is
we-
the beautification, do you want some plants around there, or is Ron going to do something around there, or is it just going to
That's
stay
a
grass?
that's a park sign, so we can do that, whatever we want, us
Oh,
as
okay.
beautification.
Okay.
That Veterans is gonna be doing an independent, like an entrance sign at the
Okay,
Veterans
mhm.
Memorial to
Okey-dokey.
identify it, so
All
that's a
righty.
different thing entirely.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to do that next year or whatever, we can certainly
Okay,
start working on
all
it.
righty. Well, I'll tell you, it's gorgeous. Every time I go by there, it sinks it kind of brings a tear to my heart because it's so awesome. And, okay, well, then we will move to beautification.
Our next meeting is first Wednesday.
Thursday?
I don't know,
November?
Wednesday.
Could be a Wednesday. I don't know.
It's
I can check.
review.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is a Wednesday.
Oops.
Yeah, Wednesday the 3rd is the next Veterans meeting.
Did you want me to put something in for beautification for that, or no? Or just let it ride, and we'll just do a battalion on board?
Yeah, whatever. yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, beautification subcommittee, as you can tell, they look pretty crappy. Nothing got planted, nothing got dug up. I went in the Friday before October 1st, and October 1st I had shoulder surgery. So needless to say, that cut me, I'm still not driving. So anyways, beautification got cut short. As soon as I can drive, I will get out to the planters and I will weed them and make them look a little bit nice before fall hits. So all this other stuff, I called Mr. Nedrow and President Mr. Nedrow
Sure.
and Councilman O'Brien to let them know that it'll be spring before I ever get out there. So those things will happen in the spring. And then we'll have a new DPW dude, so, maybe watering can take place twice a week, early AM. Other than that, the sign is really nice. It's a cute little sign. Looks like the rest of them.
Yeah, it ties in perfectly.
It does. It's gorgeous.
That was the
So,
plan.
but other than that, the Amelia Park update, there's, it's,
Nothing around.
Do we know when the swings are coming or anything?
Still waiting on all that.
Do we order and it's just back ordered?
It's just backward from what I understand, but I can check again.
Just wondering.
Yeah, no, I understand, because it feels
Well, I
like,
haven't been, yeah, I haven't been over there looking
This
at
whole
the garden. I'm
season
hoping
will-
it looks okay. It's a weed patch, but anyway. Okay, fitness equipment, Clara Miller.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Okay, the pickleball has been tabled. Planning, we don't have anyone for planning. Anybody? Nope. Council?
We did the second public meeting for the special assessment district. Looks like about 44 people signed up to go on this, to get the sanitary sewer and everything else, and so everything's rolling there, and we should have the money for that sometime in December or January, once they do the bond issuance and all that stuff. We did hire officially a new DPW worker. His name is John Brantingham.
Great.
He was supposed to start today, so I'm assuming he did. But excited to have him, and DPW, not yet, but he is close. Hopefully, everything goes well with his
Excellent.
last, any kind of medical reviews and all that. You want to be careful, of course, with any kind of injuries,
Good,
recovery.
okay.
So pretty soon, the DPW should be back to 4. First time since August of 2020. So that'll be
Awesome.
helpful for everything to get stuff done. I know they've, there's certain things they just haven't been able to do. When you only have 1 or 2 people working, certain things you can't even do, just safety-wise, you need 3. So that'll be very helpful to all of us, I
Oh,
think,
good. That's
especially
awesome.
as we get into plowing season.
Yeah.
And then we voted to repair the village roof, because the roof over this building and the police area has been leaking. So whenever they get a bad rain, apparently Chief Ellsworth has quite a few buckets in the police area. So we voted to approve some funds to get the roof repaired and seal up the seams where apparently things were separating and causing some issues there. It happens, unfortunately, but yeah, those were about probably the big things.
Oh, good. We don't, let's see, Ms. Duff isn't here, so we don't have a Commerce Parks and Rec. We don't have a public. Any comments from board members?
I was kind of wondering where we landed on the storage unit at Clara Miller. Like, do we have any plans yet?
Well, we're, for Diane's Santa something, Snacks of Santa.
Like
We have to go over there and bring stuff out of here for the Snacks of Santa to Richardson. From that point, then we're gonna take them, put them over in the cubicle. So while we're pulling for Snacks from Santa, we might as well pull the rest of this stuff out of there and put it all over there. So then we've got it all over there, or whatever we can put over there. Hello, pretty ladies. You got
Almost at the
Christmas
end.
monies.
What?
You got Christmas monies.
Oh, good, thank you. That was on my, thing to do list. Check that thing.
Here you go, darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
So we haven't figured out shelving and all that. We need to wait probably 2 years.
Well, we're not gonna be able to do all that this winter. It's
Well,
gonna be,
it's a figure it out, but
yeah, it's really gonna be a spring type thing, because to get just the Santa stuff out of here, the Easter Bunny stuff's already out of here. There's Halloween stuff. If you take anything, well, you won't, there's nothing for Halloween, really.
not really much.
So when we take Christmas stuff out, then we'll just grab some of the rest of the stuff, because the snow cone stuff's over there, the popcorn, all that heavy-duty stuff is over there, so it's just minor stuff. And then we'll take it over there and kind of sort it through, and then see what we've got, where we want to put it all.
We do have a lot of stuff that can't go on a shelf.
Yes. So instead of, before we buy shelves and
barrels.
can't use them,
Got to figure out where to put the barrels,
yes.
because right now they're just right in the middle of the,
So the main thing is to get everything over there that isn't going to bust because of the winter, because it won't be heated. So,
So what about the snow cone bottles? Are those glass? Can we?
they're all
Not
plastic.
glass.
they're plastic.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I
But
could
even if
think.
they freeze, it's not going to, but, well, and
I
we
doubt
could
they would.
probably have, I doubt that, but, because we may be able to keep, Andy's going to keep some of the bigger stuff at the DPW, like the, with bless his heart. So it's going to be probably a spring type thing when we really get in there and put it all together. I can't see doing it before Thanksgiving or Christmas, and we're really nearing that point. So, all right, and anybody else, or?
Well, Diane-
No, I know, I was just asking. So Diane, would you like to give us a rundown on Snacks with Santa and your leprechaun?
Okay, so Snacks with Santa, you released money?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's all I need to,
And I've got my kitchen crew ready.
I pretty much, do you want to do the door, like the check-ins again? You're so good with that.
Do I get to wear my elf costume?
Yes, of course.
And I've got 5 people coming to help set up, clean up,
good.
and do the kitchen.
Okay, so I think the usual volunteers are on board,
Mhm.
so I think I'm good. Not gonna do anything, not gonna reinvent anything, so.
Okay, well, when you get time and we move stuff out of here for over there, then we'll just kind of make a little bit of a more of a move out. But
Yeah, when we put it back,
Yeah.
we'll take it over there, yeah. Yeah, so that's good. The leprechaun thingy, I haven't done anything with that.
Okay.
So I did work on that. And I did talk to Ellsworth about our 5K, and he's on board with it.
excellent.
So it's just a matter of picking a day, and I'm thinking Memorial Weekend,
Mhm.
starting a little later in the morning so it's not so cold.
Right.
But it's going to depend on the company that we have to set it up and do the timing. So the particular day will be determined. So
Okay.
we're going to do the bubble run for the kids.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Letters to Santa, is there a certain day that we put the mailbox on?
Yeah, so usually Tabitha and Paige put it out right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So it goes right out then.
And you're stuck with me for another year.
Okay.
Just thought I'd let you know.
For the Halloween, we only have 1 entry so far.
Oh my God, did you see the Halloween stuff out?
I
It's
know.
crazy.
I made a
These
plea-
people
I made a-
aren't like,
I made a plea to the villagers.
oh my gosh, I can't believe some of the decorations that are out right now. I'm tempted, like, when I go for walks, to stick it in their
In the
mailbox
mailbox.
so they know you should
Yeah.
enter this in the.
Because
Have
we
you
can't
seen them?
go
They're
around
all
and
over the
nominate,
place.
I
right?
heard, I haven't seen
We
it.
can't nominate.
Oh my
It's still
gosh.
weird,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
What's that?
It's weird when the
If we
nominated-
went and nominated and said, you know, this kind of, because then again, they might not be, they might, like Mr. Skeleton Guy, he's not doing it anymore because people kept stealing his
Yeah.
skeletons, but he is not a people-friendly person.
Yeah, introverted.
That's the word. He's a real sweetheart of a guy, though.
Well, he
But-
didn't want to do it, my dad talked to him last year because he felt he'd won the year
Because
before.
he's hoaxing
Well, that
everybody.
But he's not doing the skeletons because
Like
somebody
Michael Jordan
keeps
saying,
stealing.
yeah, I'm going to take some time off so somebody else can win something.
Yeah.
There's one on Del Monte. Oh, today on Laguna, somebody's got like an old 1950s pickup truck, and it's
Wow.
all decorated in the back. Actually, I took a picture of it. It
haven't-
is so cool. Look at this.
Do you
Look
know
what they
the-
did.
Do you know the
Oh my
address?
gosh, that really looks
Look,
cute.
it's on Laguna somewhere. I don't know. You can go by it, Mark, and check it out. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
And, yeah, I'm sorry, I
Look
didn't
at
decorate
that.
the
It's
village
so
this year either.
unusual. Like, anyway.
Thank you.
So many really cool decorations out already.
Oh my goodness, I feel guilty that it's like, well, does anybody have, oh, yes ma'am, thank you for coming.
We're already
Yes,
past.
ma'am.
We're sprinting, so.
No, we didn't. We just saved it for last.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect, okay. Let's see, news about Commerce Township parks. No, there was only one kind of exciting thing, so, I know, it's kind of an oddball thing, but, so the Victory Park, which is on Wise Road, sometimes we call it Wise Road Park, right? So it's all this nature park with paths for walking, really nothing there. Come to find out, there was like, someone had built a BMX bike structure stuff there like 20 years ago. He came back, he started adding on to it, and then didn't realize that now Commerce Township owns it. So they're looking into whether or not they're going to actually make that a BMX bike park or not. So we'll see. That requires a little legal investigation. Other than that, they're moving forward with
the RH Long Park, the one on M5 and 14, in terms of cleaning up the pond a little bit, because it's overgrown with lily pads.
Frog houses.
Yes. The Boo Bash is next Saturday, the 23rd, over at the Briar House.
Boo Bash, is that Halloween?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a little like a trunk or treat thing. They just kind of do it in the park.
I have seen the trunk, okay.
What else did we have? Nothing else too exciting right at the moment. The Windmill Farms, the horse farm, they, November 7th, they're having a show, but I think that's like an equestrian show with the high school. And then October 9th, which already happened, they had pony rides in Wixom. And that was about it in terms of anything new and exciting, other than, finishing up with their projects for the year. So,
I thought I saw on Facebook, didn't they clean up one of the trails over
Hickory
there?
Glen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, since the tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been pretty much, I think that's all complete, because I've been going over there regularly, and it looks like all the paths are completely open now. And that was it. There really wasn't anything else. I know there's been some complaints about destruction and vandals over at Long Park.
Oh,
There's,
They're
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's not just like property-wise, but in terms of attacking animals and things, so they're working with the sheriff's department. Yeah. People keep coming every month to complain. But there's not a lot you can do other than call the sheriff and have them, and then we just ordered a bunch of signs, for the Long Park to post ordinances, and same thing at like Snowy Ridge. They're still talking about doing something else over there, but nothing yet. Nothing in stone, so that's it. It was a pretty short meeting. Considering.
Well, we appreciate your input.
Yes.
If we ever wanted to get involved with you in some way, like come over to some of your events and...
Oh, yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you mind us mingling and butting in?
No, I mean, honestly, it's, all the meetings are open to the public, just like this
Okay.
one.
No, I mean, like your...
The Boo
Yeah,
Bash?
well,
The
they're
Boo
just,
Bash, that kind of
that's,
stuff,
so
if we
the
wanted
Boo
to come
Bash,
over
right,
and-
it's just like your snacks for Santa. It's just open to the public. You just have
Okay.
to sign up in advance. I was trying to think, and the same thing, like, Commerce has a 5K at some point in the summer. And then same thing with the concerts in the park. You just have to really check the website. I don't know of all of them off the top of my head. I think we all just pay attention to things that interest us most. Just like St. Matt's is doing a Boo Bash next Saturday too, so.
Like
I only know this because my children are there, so.
Well, like if we wanted to go over and put a hospitality box or something, or, not that we would, I mean, but if we could, put a hospitality box to, I don't know if you guys do anything like that, or
I
say
don't-
we wanted to come over and, I don't know, say, do snow cones, or for a, do you have?
Oh, yeah, like if you, like at concerts in the park.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, so like the Boy Scouts were there passing out bug spray one time, right? And then, to also help generate, your interest if you want to join. Carrie from the Windmill Horse Farm was there with a pony, so people could.
that's nice.
She wasn't giving rides that day, but you get people interested in things and let people know what's going on. What else was there? There was another group there painting piggy banks for kids.
Aw.
So it was, there's always things like that are happening. So just, if you guys wanted to do something like that, just to,
Let you know and kind of invade your space.
yeah. I mean, it's all good. So obviously, over the winter months, we'll all be preparing for spring and summer because I'm sure not much else is going on in the winter. Other than I'm excited for the Snowy Ridge Park this winter, but other than that, sledding.
Is that the sledding hill on Welch?
Yeah.
I didn't know by that name, just the sledding hill on Welch.
No, actually, it's really entertaining because I've been paying attention to all the signs in all the parks. Just like, our park hours and what's posted at all the parks with all the signage, which I think is highly important now. So, since people are not, they claim they're not aware.
Yeah, we know. They're there at 6 when it says 8.
Yep, so, that's it. That's nothing else too exciting this month.
Well, thank you for your
Kathy, I
input.
have a question.
Mhm.
Can you find out who organized the 5K over at Commerce?
Oh, yeah.
I would love to be able to, like, talk to them because I've never, like, put anything together like that before. So some input would probably be helpful.
Yes, and I know, I did bring extra paper with me, but I'll try. I emailed our administrator to pass my email to you guys, and then I never got a response or anything from anyone, so I'll try that. I'll try that again. I know, it's so frustrating.
Is your email listed under the water board somewhere?
No,
Mm-mm,
because it's
No,
personal.
Oh, okay.
So that's
right,
why.
it's my Commerce Township email. I have one
Oh,
from Commerce Township. I have to think about it for a second. You know how it's like you never know your own phone number?
I know, you have to text the little.
But yes, I will, because
Okay, thank you.
Emily Engel at the Richardson Center is the Parks and Rec director.
Okay.
So she works there full-time.
Okay.
She's a good person, and then her assistant Allison. So if you call there too, I can always send an email. But if you
Okay.
want to reach out to her, because
Yeah, I would like to do
she's-
that. That would be great.
I've-
super helpful, like,
have
you
you?
know, even if she doesn't know, she'll just be like, yeah, I don't know here, contact these people.
Yeah.
So, get that kind of a thing.
At the Richardson Center?
Yeah, she runs, she's
I would-
her
yeah, I've talked
office
to her
is in San
before,
Diego,
yeah.
too.
Yep.
Definitely.
So, yeah, definitely. That would be a lot of fun to do a 5K here. Have you
Yeah.
thought about the path? Like where?
Yes, I have, yeah. So we would have to cross Benstein,
Okay.
but that's the only road. Because I've had some alternate routes, but you have to cross too many secondary roads, and I'm kind of worried about that. So if we just do the warm-ups at Clara Miller and cross the street, we'll go all the way down back by the golf course and the tennis, or the baseball diamonds, and there's a loop there. It's almost like 3K,
Okay.
like 5K, like almost perfectly.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've got the route already determined.
So that's perfect.
So, yeah.
No, that'd be a lot
And then the
of fun.
bubble run for the kids, the 100-yard dash will just be in Clara Miller Park.
Right, because
Yeah,
it's just short.
That'll be so
And they'll
much
get them
fun.
little shirts and the little, like, medals.
Make it go faster that way.
No, that's actually a really good thing to do. I like that
Yeah.
idea.
So, I get a couple bubble machines and,
That'll be fun.
you know, an animal or at the end of the finish line or something.
Oh, how did it work out getting the grant money for
Oh,
the
yeah.
new play structures?
It's, we submitted the updated application at the end of, at the beginning, or October 1st was the deadline to submit the updated application. We had 12 letters submitted in support, and we did some new photos and just updated some of their questions or concerns, because they do a walk through the
Right.
application committee, and then we just were able to, they give you the opportunity to respond essentially to their concerns. So hopefully we address them, and then we should find out, hopefully December-ish is usually when they get back to you.
Perfect.
So fingers crossed.
That would be great. That would be great. All right, well,
Do you get to go home and watch the Bills?
I gotta go do homework.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but
Yes.
I missed that. I know you're tied into it, but my youngest grandson is 20, my oldest is 30, and then 30, and then 24, so.
I miss homework. I got smart that way.
It is a learning curve, right?
Yes, it
So-
is a learning curve, although I probably flunked because I am not computer smart. So.
Oh, yeah. That's a
yeah.
big thing now.
Yeah,
I had to
so-
learn a whole bunch of extra things I didn't want to.
I guess it's a good thing that I'm no children.
Yep. All right.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
So, anybody have any other comments, or? Alrighty, so shall I have a motion to adjourn, please? And then we'll meet back here the 25th. Well, on Monday the 25th, I mentioned that for the Halloween thing. For Diane.
Looking at you, Diane.
What's that?
We are having a special meeting on the 25th to
Okay.
do
Yes.
winners for the Halloween.
Oh, winners, okay.
Of course, if we have just one entry, I'm not sure if we still take it.
Yeah, we definitely really need to have a meeting.
Go drive
Um,
around right now on your way home. It's
Yeah.
crazy out there, the decorations. I don't know if they're not getting it. We posted it on
Yeah, she
the
said she's
Wolverine
done
link.
it.
The web, it's been emailed out, where it's on the Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll do another
it's-
post, and I'll try and do one on Nextdoor, too.
And we are going to
Remember
meet
my
here in
password for
December.
Nextdoor.
Well, last year we got it, remember, the
That's,
last minute?
yeah.
Didn't we get a lot of entries, like at the
Yeah.
last minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I can get some some flyers, I would just go put a note on there, you should enter.
Yeah.
I mean, right, we can do that, right?
Yeah. you can
Is
do
there any
it.
reason why we
I
couldn't
don't know
do
why
that?
you can't encourage people to.
Yeah, I think, there's some great decorations out there. Makes me want to go trick or treating. If I won't be here for that. but-
Hopefully I won't, I don't know if I'll have any, haven't had any since I gave out toothbrushes one year. So
Oh, yeah, I want to come to your house.
Nobody comes to my house. Just I give toothpaste too this
candy
time.
bars.
No, I give out toothbrushes. It's better with all the candy they're getting. 'cause they can
Well, you
brush
could do
their
those
teeth, but,
lollipops that the Morses.
And then also, we're also going
Yeah,
to.
get some of the lollipops.
Yeah, we're also going to meet in December on the 20th for a regular Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Because our, then your Santa lunch is the 14th,
11th.
11th. I'm determined to get a 4 in there.
And it'll be the day that we decide the decorating for the Christmas holiday,
What day?
the 20th.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the entries will be the,
So 11:25 and 12:20.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I was like, what?
So now we're all caught up. Okay, now we can make.
Oh,
a-
10:25.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're having
duh.
a good time.
It wouldn't be
Oh, we might as well
11:25.
remember. I think that's probably.
Sorry.
Well-
Okay. Okay.
Would be
All
awful
right.
having you here then. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So then may I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to
Second.
adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, then I'll see you the 25th here, and then we'll also have the 20th of December for a meeting. Honk.
How much is the budget?